Mic check. Check, check. 1 2 1 2 3 4 5 6. There we go. Sounds working. Bosh. Minimize. Yes. Change to live chat, not top chat. Yes. Load game. Wapow. Right. Hello, everybody. It's been a hot minute, hasn't it? Since we've been doing any sort of live streaming. My camera is very, very dark. Let me change that. Let's add a little bit of brightness to it. Bosh. Done. Done. Right. SMX. Round 1. I'll be honest, and I think a lot of you would have expected this. I'm not a big fan of the track, and I don't think it's even anything to do with Stony or Hell Machine. I was trying to sort my chair out. I don't think it's anything to do with Stony or Hell Machine either. I think it is just purely because the track, it was a bit poo in real life. Trying to get it to work well in games, kind of the same situation. It doesn't feel super crossy, it doesn't feel outdoorsy, it just kind of feels a bit, it's just there. So, I don't know, we'll see how we go today. So for any of you that are unaware of what's going on, this is SMX. We are very, very late compared to real life. But essentially, I don't have to qualify today. So top 20 people in points over this year get to go straight through, and we're all just in a server now, running just general laps. These don't mean anything. You could come first or 20th in this, and it doesn't matter. This is just for the hosts to know who is here. And everybody else has signed up for the race through MyMXB, and they will all be doing an actual qualifying to qualify through to an LCQ. I believe they'll probably just take top 22 times, just straight through to an LCQ, or top 20, maybe, I'm not sure. And then they will have a race, and by default, I think it's the top 2 people get to join us in the main event. But it all depends on how many of us are in here. So let's say only 15 of the top 20 show up, then we'll take 7 people from the LCQ to fill it up to the full 22 numbers, and so on and so forth. So we'll see how it goes today. Should be alright. In the little bit of testing we've done, so the track's been out for 30 minutes now, I'm struggling a bit, but it's not smooth by any means from me. I definitely haven't got my turning muscle memory down just yet. So I'm not expecting amazing things by any means. In terms of lap time, my best lap so far is a 39.0, and I lost bang on half a second in the last corner from sliding out. So me personally, if I could get in the 38s, even though it doesn't really matter, then W. I think the other boys, the top fast boys, may be looking at like 36, like high 36s, something like that. We'll see. This is a Husky that I'm on, not a KTM, and the model swap is a private one for the AJP team, made specifically for us. Bike audio is very delayed. That is not what I want to hear at all. Let me do some testing. Have a look. I can change it on the fly, it's just annoying to try and do. You might hear me twice, bear with me. Bike audio is very delayed. That is not what I want to hear at all. Let me do some testing. Okay, it's probably like 0.3 of a second maybe. So if I go desktop audio and I go to advanced properties, so it's quicker, so I want it to take away time. So if I do, say, minus 600, done that, we'll try again. No, I'm not running your setup, sorry. Try that. We'll try again. No, I'm not running your setup, sorry. Try that. A tiny bit off. I can change it just a little bit more. Now, there was a delay anyway. I just checked it. If I do minus... I hate when it does this. It takes away what I've been typing. Minus 7. Close that. Try again. type. -7. Close that. Try again. I'd say that's pretty damn close there. Pretty damn close indeed. I'll do it the tiniest bit more. Tiniest bit more. Do it about -750. Bosh, right, and then you guys can let me know as I'm riding around and see how it goes. Right. Should be alright now. Should be Gucci. I don't know why it does it sometimes. It probably just needs me like fully turning my PC off and on again, restarting OBS and all that good stuff. But obviously I can't do that once I've already started streaming, because then the stream will end. I do not have a fancy 2 PC setup, unfortunately. Skrrr. Let me oh, fit. Great place to lay down. Actually, people should be oh no, they're not invisible. We have collisions in this server by the looks of it. Nice. Okay, so Finn and Dan are on the Husky as well. I was under the impression that everybody would be on the KTM, so that's good to see. It's still Austrian, I guess, isn't it? So it's almost meta. It looks like, so this track is very odd so far. It's got lots of random rough to it, which obviously doesn't bode well for the no OEMs, where they're quite slippery. The back end will give out very, very easily on you. But at the same time, it's also really fast paced. So if you do hit any of those little bits of rough at the tiniest bit of the wrong angle, you end up sliding out. So it's going to be a really, really difficult track, at least in my opinion, to be fast and consistent on at the same time. Trying to get these ruts down. It's really important to follow these ruts all the way through, because if you lean a little bit too much or not enough, then you're going to lose a whole bunch of time as well. I'm not sure what passing is going to be like in some of these corners. There does seem to be a really dominant rut in some of them. Might have to try and treat this as if I'm driving a car and just try and think of some actual braking points. Like here, I think I come up a bit. Oh, that wasn't great. Skirt. Someone who's been very, very good on these bikes, you've seen that he's just gone to the top of the board, is Ken's. Since day one of these bikes coming out, Ken's has been really, really quick. Hang on, what's going on? Let's have a look. Oh, Swifty, in the nicest way possible, fuck off. You're so annoying. I've literally blocked you on Discord already. So if you want to get banned from here as well, then by all means carry on. I ain't in the mood for it. Live commentary. I actually don't know. I don't know if anyone's commentating this. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if like Cupcake's doing it, or if would B-Rod? No, B-Rod would be doing the NA side, wouldn't he? Yeah, I generally don't know. I don't know who's doing it. You live 15 minutes from this track. That's pretty cool. Did you go and watch the real life event? Yeah. Okay. Oh, they're too annoying. I honestly, you kids are very, very annoying. 1 and 2. I'm sure that Jake will make an alt account on one of his very many alternates, so can't wait for that. Not the it's not a Cowie Smiggy, it's a Husky. It is a Husky. I mean, that's what, what am I off? I'm a second off. That would take you down to a 39. Oh, no, that's not as bad as I thought then, actually. So in testing, I had a 39 flat. So if I can pull up here, it'll be alright. But then again, it doesn't mean too much. Hello, Kurt. Yeah, I saw TC's track release today. I'll probably have that out for tomorrow, to be honest. I always like TC stuff. He's done enduro stuff in the past, which I always enjoy. Did I? Hang on. Those Bale's collisions go a lot further out than the Bale does. Those collisions go very, very far out from where the Bale is. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, Ken's left to... Where did Ken's go? Ken's went to MXB mods. I'm so sorry. Yeah, again, why don't we... why do we have collisions in this server? Blood went back to the pits. People going for their heaters. Oh no, Blood did not go back to the pits. He just disappeared for a second. Nice. So is it... No, he literally just disappeared. Okay. Bale collisions are boofed. Well, that's not ideal. I also noticed that there's no barrier stopping you from launching the finish line. So if you... Well, it doesn't matter for us, but for the people trying to qualify to get into the LCQ, kind of sucks arse that you can just yeet your way up and over this and get a faster lap time than if you was to hit the wall properly and slow down for it. Collision smaller than the Bale, 0.8%. I think that's from the bike. Do you think that the bike's got big collisions? No, there's no collision riding along the side of these Bales. Yeah, there's no collisions on these ones at all. Maybe it's just these Bales over here in particular, or maybe there's an invisible collision somewhere. Tried tugging it a little bit tighter that time, it seemed to be okay.
Luke Rod celebrates 12 months of
Thank you very much, Luke.
Linda, oh Linda, how art thou? Happy 1 year, Pookie X.
There's no collision on every Bale. That's very, very odd. Yeah, no idea what's going on there. That's just something to be wary of, to not go near. Thank you very much, Luke. I'm alright. I'm good, thank you. I'm so out of the racing zone at the moment. This will be my first Supercross race as well, so it'll be interesting to see how the road forms, everything like that. I know a lot of these boys, they've done like the DDC practice races so far, so they'll probably be into the flow of it a little bit more than me. But I suppose the race itself, I think it's more for bragging rights than anything. I don't think it really matters too much, because the championships are already done. I don't think there's different prizes for SMX, at least they haven't mentioned anything, which they probably should have done before it starts. All of my numbers are already sorted for next year as well. So, yes, yeah, I'll be doing a good amount of COD Ranked when it comes out. Is it the 21st, isn't it, that it comes out? And then I'm still doing some of the zombies grinding to get zombies camos. I don't think I'm going to go for the Warzone camo. I just don't think I'm genuinely good enough. Like, some of the challenges are a bit disgusting. But yeah, we'll see. Justin Bogle's heavy in bikes. Yeah, Bogle likes his bikes. He messaged me just after the MX of Nations event that we done, saying that it was very cool. So it's cool. It's good to see him. One day I'll build up the confidence to slide in his DMs and see if I can ask if he wants to do a video of me teaching him. Thank you very much, Ruspa. And for the first one again, Ruspa. Fine. New Rebirth map's arse. I've only done one. I only done one game on it, and I got 2 kills off a drop, and then somebody shot me in the back and I died. So that is my experience of Warzone so far. But yeah, to be fair, the Warzone camos themselves, they don't look as good as multiplayer or zombies either. Probably try and get a couple laps in, shouldn't I, of actual smooth riding, rather than just reading chat every half a lap and wadding myself. Yo, yeet. Rip a Stark in game as well, yeah. That would be quite cool. don't know my breaking point for that corner there. This one, I've kind of got between, like halfway between those two bales, and that seems to do me okay. This one I've got just as that bale on the right ends, and I come and slam on the brakes. Although I do seem to overjump it a couple of times. No idea what's... not sure what's quicker around here yet. Will you stop feigning, Rusper? Oh no, oh no. Oh, okay, yep, sick. Love that. Blood cannot concentrate amongst the feign. Yes, it's just very, very slippery. Oh, big triple guy from Troy. I'm probably losing a bunch of time there, actually. I don't think we even tried going for that triple yet. And I imagine the really, really fast boys will be able to quad at the end of this section. See Troy's on the Husky as well. Well, carry on my screen, but you know. I don't like this bit here at all. There's no flow to that whatsoever. It's just random little bits of rough that stop you turning. Okay. I thought we got rid of the weird little wheels popping out of a rut thing. Yeah, such a weird track. Looks like we're in a mud race. It's just it's odd. It's really, really odd. I feel like the saying "you can't polish a turd" goes well for this track. All of the SMX tracks. I don't know who's in charge of designing the tracks in real life, but they just were not it, at least in my opinion. Never feel confident in that corner. It just always feels a little bit off. If I don't accidentally fall asleep for 7 hours again, then yes, 100%, I'll do it again tomorrow. UK 1MX of Nations. It was very close between the UK and the USA. It was a good event, it was fun. Thankfully my teammates carried me through, because my god, my second race I was... I threw out the anchor, I was going very, very slow. Can't wait to double that in the race and someone triple on the back of my head. Yeah, no, that bell. I didn't touch that bell either, and it hung me up, so there's definitely something going on with the bells here. Oh, Jesus Christ. Front end's pushing a little bit. So this is just my normal normal Supercross suspension, so it's probably not even cut out for all these choppy little top corners. I'm surprised Steiner's doing 450 instead of 250, but I mean he's at the top, so fair play. He's at the top by a long way as well, a really long way. I think he's on a very, very low 37 by the looks of it. Let's see what lines these boys are taking. Jesus, he's going all the way around the outside there. He's having the same issues in that corner as I am, where the back end kind of kicking out. I want to get the drive to see if I can triple that like Troy did, but I'm sliding about quite a bit. Is he quadding this? No, he's tripling. So just triple, double out, or I think he tried scrubbing it. Didn't get the bike back round straight. Seems like hugging that really tight's the way, because then you stay away from all the rough stuff as well. Honestly, the front end twitches. Come on. Come on, Kurt. Stayed in the rut that time. Didn't feel like I really done anything different, but We shall take it. Imagine rounding around the outside here is probably quicker as well, rather than me trying to tiptoe my way through the left. It's hard to tell unless you're alongside somebody else. In a hell of a lot of like bike twitching going into some of these corners. Still missing about 2.8 seconds to Steiner. He could have. No, generally, surely that can't be the bike. Like the bikes haven't suddenly got 3 times as wide. Hit that one. Hit that one. Can't really see it in the replay, but you can feel it. It's like it's slowing you down as you're hitting them. Very odd. You can put whatever logos you want on anything. I don't think Monster Energy are going to go out of their way to try and get you in trouble for using their logo. I wouldn't use a Monster Energy logo because I'm not a Kyle, but yeah. Can't give you an estimate on when the race starts. Haven't done this kind of event like this before, so I have no idea. Yeah, I'm like, I'll aim for Finn's time more than anyone else's because that seems more reasonable. So a second is doable. It's just cleaning up the lap, to be honest. 2.8 is not doable. Nice. I don't know what. You know what? Why am I trying to go for here? Let me just ride. Just ride normally. So these boys go. Don't want to get in the way of their laps. Is that quicker or not?
Alex,
no idea.
Celebrates 16 months of membership.
Did a Rusper?
I did a Rusper and now my controller is smashed up.
What is doing a Rusper? Or is it just the act of smashing your controller in the first place? Are you running outdoor gearing? What do you define as outdoor gearing? I just run the same gearing for everything because it's the gearing that I'm comfortable with. Don't want that triple to be possible. Yeah, it looks like it is. It's just a case of trying to get stopped for the left after it. You end up making the corner a really tight angle. No, I don't. Well, I mean, I'm just one person, but I really don't think there's a indoor and an outdoor gearing. It's just whatever is comfortable for each person. I feel like gearing's probably the most personal thing for each rider, I reckon. Everyone has gearings that they like and dislike. I feel like my brakes don't do anything when I'm going up to that wall. It's very odd. So you try and get a little bit of a flow going. That's what I'm lacking around here, is any sort of rhythm at all. I feel like I'm very stop-start. It's not linking together. It's definitely quicker. Just went up 1.1 seconds from doing that. Just have to then make sure that I get the section correct after it. There's a brake help. No, like, if I was to go in third person, my wheels would still be locked up there. Like, it's still braking hard, it's just kind of just sliding forwards. drill gained half a second. Okay. It's not make or break for a race then. It's one of them lines that I have a funny feeling that this isn't a direct shot at anybody, but if some of the people that are too fast for their own good are right behind me in the race, that don't have the IQ to maybe check up and not send absolutely everything regardless of who's in front of them, I'm probably going to end up getting land on. Nice. The model swap's private. I scrubbed that a little bit too hard on the way up. Lost a little bit of time. It doesn't feel like it's been a really, really slow lap. Yeah, I'm down on my own lap. Never mind trying to gain another entire second on what I'm currently running. Very, very sketchy. You thinking my handlebars are gonna tag on the roller? Meh, 0.3-ish, 0.4-ish quicker that time. Maybe I just had a lucky lap in testing. I think there's a road in this server as well. I'm starting to notice that outside's digging in a little bit. I'm gonna stay away from them bales now that I know that they give me issues. Nice. Oh, survived somehow. No. No. COD's been good, Jerry. I've been enjoying it so far. I've got Dark Matter completely done now. I'd say I'm maybe like halfway to getting Nebula, so it's going well. No, you can't use zero lean help in these races. It's a setting that the server has turned off, so even if you had it on in your game and then you join the server, it would put you back onto 1. It's a pointless, redundant setting now. What prestige? I'm max prestige. I'm level 98 or something. Outside of the inside section after the finish, you can rail the outside. Yeah, but then don't you make the next corner really tight for yourself? So if I rail this... Do these barrels have collisions? Yes. I'm sure there'll be a rule about that. Yeah, if you rail that, then you make this corner really tight for yourself, so it's kind of like 50-50. Your yeet. No, this is not motocross the game yet. Maybe if you tune in another year's time, it might be. This is MX bikes. I'm very excited for when the game's done, I will be honest. I feel like it's... if it's everything that it makes it out to be, then bikes will just take a backseat. I'll probably end up playing that a hell of a lot. I'll give it a good go for a couple of months, see where I'm at speed-wise on that compared to other people, and if I'm absolutely dookie, then maybe I'll take more of a backseat role and see if there's any way I can be involved in events from maybe like a commentating perspective rather than a racing perspective. Getting old a bit. Most people that are competing now are Literally half the age. Have I seen more about the game than the public? Nah, nah. Fortunately not. The only thing that I was able to see before the public was like those little teaser trailers before they came out. But in terms of the actual behind the scenes, development stuff, gameplay stuff, I've seen absolutely nothing yet. I do, as a yes. I saw the message that you put in the coaching thing, and it's not a case of anybody now will do the lesson with you, if that makes sense. Because I guess it's kind of allocated towards each coach. And I really do think Aqua should have just followed through with your session. Oh my Jesus. Did I just... I swear I didn't touch that bale either. This is very, very odd. Sorry, Jez. That is a little bit of elite player task force, I'll be completely honest with you. I would not say that it's an idea whatsoever. What you need to understand is from a development standpoint, when people are making games, most of the testing is done in a sandbox environment, rather than it being like a fully compiled game altogether. Let me try and show you a good example of what I mean. I'm hoping this doesn't play like copyrighted music or anything instantly. No, it won't. So, let's see. So if you take Chasing the Dream, for example, a lot of time in game development, this is what they're dealing with. Like they're testing out physics and stuff like that with nothing but a bike and a half-done track. So they haven't compiled every aspect of the game together in order to give you gameplay. And I guarantee if people then got given something like this, they'd say, oh, it's shit, I'm not investing, not doing anything anyway. So I don't know, I do... Like, and even if you do develop games, it's so... I'm taking a second because I really struggle to word things without sounding like I'm being an arsehole. All of the people that are making this game, I know on a personal level, they have nothing but the best intentions in mind, and it's something that has been ongoing a lot longer than this Kickstarter coming out has been going on for. And at the same time, I believe they're also just trying to build hype behind it and not just throw everything at it all at once. I would much rather be in a position of optimism and then get let down later down the line than flat out the gate saying it's never going to happen, or it's going to be shit, or it's a scam. I just don't think that's the right way of going about doing things. Right, like funding aside, the game itself was being built regardless. The funding is so they can bring extra features at a sooner point. To my knowledge, they have a team of about 6 or 7 outsourced developers working on the game in different aspects of the game. Nico, I guess, is kind of the head honcho in that regards, and I feel like Nico is a very trustworthy person. He's the person that got the MX Bikes LAN event to where it was as well, got that all up and running and spoke to the right people in regards to that. So I think it's in good hands. I mean, Reaper Doc's a big face in it, and I feel like Reaper's probably the last person on Earth that would actively go out of his way to try and scam anybody out of any sort of money. Checkers is behind it, who spent many, many years of his life dedicating a hell of a lot of days towards RF and the MX Simulator racing side of things as well, whether it was track or the, what's it called, the RF gaming website itself, making sure it's all up and running. But on the flip side, Task Force, I said this in a video the other day, because I know a lot of people are in the same position of wanting gameplay as well. Sorry if everyone just disconnected. Yeah, people were saying they want gameplay, a lot of people don't understand what Kickstarter is. You don't give money to a Kickstarter and expect that exact direct monetary value back. You're not pre-ordering the game through Kickstarter, you're donating to support through Kickstarter, and as a thank you for that, you get a game key when it's done. If you want to just pay the money to pre-order the game, then just wait for it to go up on Steam, and then pre-order it, and then if you don't like what it is when it's out, you can refund it through Steam. But yeah, that's not what Kickstarter is, in my opinion. Kickstarter is more for donating to help things become a reality, not expecting an exact return of what you put into it. It's like all the different tiers. If you're putting in $500 and you're somehow expecting $500 worth of stuff back from a game, I don't think it's going to happen. If it was a random studio doing it, then by all means I'd probably be a bit more hesitant on it all. But just based on who's involved, I really don't see it the same way you do. Yep, sick. Nice one. I didn't mean to double upshift there. Yes, I'm very aware about the line through there. Downside is it is a hell of a stretch, and it's probably, for me, about a 1 in every 10 attempts line. So for the sake of being smooth, I would rather just go triple-double. And I'm sure it gains you a minuscule amount of time. Don't go on. What are these guys saying? Which side of gate is faster? Right far. Oh, yeah, hang on. I forgot there was a split gate here. You're more entitled to your opinion, Task Force, as well. But again, like I've met these people in real life. I know what kind of people they are. You're allowed your opinion, but I would rather choose to be positive, vital, genuinely. I feel like we could go back and forth all day or different reasons, but you have your opinion on it and I have mine. Exactly that, just wait for some gameplay. That's it. If they waited another 2-3 months to do the Kickstarter, we wouldn't even be having this conversation yet anyway. So just wait, be patient. The game's not meant to come out until fall next year anyway, so it's a very, very long time. I'd rather wait and then it be good rather than it be rushed. What was I looking at? Start. Right, left or right? We've got... How does this work? Left there, right there. Merge. So you'd think that if you exited this way, it would be quicker, because you could carry more speed, but you kind of end up in no man's land out here. So I'm actually wondering if this side will be quicker and then hugging the inside here. I don't know. No idea. What I'm going to do... He's still riding. He is. Let me just have a little watch, see what lines everyone's taking. Someone's going all the way around the outside. Okay, not great. Steiner, do you want to carry on doing laps, or are you going to do me dirty? I'll watch Cam instead then. I don't know if anyone's streaming this race, Flynn, I'll be honest. I haven't seen any announcements about it. Yeah, I'm alright, thank you, Ian. Hope you're good. Oh. This is how people are going for their lap times. I see. A little bit sad, but hot lappers will be hot lappers. It would be nice to actually rewind more of the lap to see more, but unfortunately that's That's not how it's going to work. Okay, so I can't watch anybody, because they're all just sending the finish line, trying to get heaters in a not qualifying server. Classic cam. Yeah, you are correct. Oh, Troy is only 0.087 behind me. Oh no, I'm not vibing with this one too much, I'll be honest, Doug. Not really oh, not enjoying it so far. Jesus Christ. Can we change the subject now, people? For those of them that want to be oh, hang on, let's go this. For those who want to be skeptical, they can be. For everybody that wants to choose to have some faith, then they can do that as well. So, keep your opinions to yourselves on that matter. I hate when things devolve into this. I like how everyone in this lobby now is to the point where... What was that? A road kick that I just got? To the point now where they're bored, so they're going backwards. Yeah, I'm struggling so much that I'm still here trying to spin normal lap times and then having to dodge the people going backwards. Great. Yeah, I don't know if I like that. Jesus Christ, this section's horrible. Sliding all over the place. Is Tyler Corden? No, he's scrubbing, okay. I haven't lost or gained any time to him so far, and he's quite a bit quicker than me, so I'm interested to see where I'm losing it all. Well, I'll lose it all there if I miss that rut, Jesus. Ah! Back wheel just sliding its way away from me. To be honest, lads, based on that lap that I've just done, I'm really not too sure where I'm meant to gain over 2 seconds. I mean, how much do you get from sending the finish line? 0.7, if that. Maybe more if you scrub it and try and stay low over it. Oh, rest in peace. I'm not actually on the Cowie, it's just a model swap on the Husky. You made the LCQ? Let's go, BP. How many people were sending the finish line? Yeah, if people don't like zip it and just drop it, then I'll just start muting people. Well, I say mute. I'll time people out because there's no need. That's not what we're here for. Opinions are opinions at the end of the day. Everyone has one. There you go, Doug. Time Kellen out for 2 minutes. You can use your power. I generally couldn't tell you when the race starts, unfortunately. We got to wait for an LCQ to be done. It sounds like qualifying for the LCQ was finished. We now have to wait for the actual LCQ race to do, and then we'll end up in a server. Congrats on the kid. Is Kellen not pulling out? Oh no. That's a way to get a hot lap. Scrub the wall and just let your bike go across the line because it stays so much lower. Oh yeah, I haven't actually I haven't gone on proper Warzone yet to actually find and ride the Triumph in game. Boys, I think I've lost calls. Look, I can't even go around a normal corner. Ah. What do you think about Tyson and Paul? It's very hard to say because I feel like everybody's got a negative IQ when it comes to the topic. In what world they think even a 60-year-old Mike Tyson wouldn't destroy Jake Paul, I generally don't know. I really don't know. And the only part of me that would ever think it would go the other way is if there's some sort of under-the-table agreement that Jake has to win for like an extortionate amount of money. That's the only way I can think of it going the other way. But I generally don't see a world where straight up 1v1, no dodgy under-the-table business. I don't see a world where Mike Tyson loses a fight to Jake Paul. I've generally spoken to people that think the other way and think Jake's going to do it just because Mike Tyson is old. Like, huh? Are you okay? Yeah, he looks in very good shape as well from the pictures that I've seen. It's one of the things, I'm not going to stay up and watch it because I think it's at like 3 or 4 AM my time, just stupid time. But I'll probably maybe watch it in the morning. I'm sure it'll get spoiled for me somewhere in some social medias when I look at something by mistake. I suppose even if you try looking at highlight videos on YouTube or whatever after the fact, they usually tell you who's won in the title or thumbnail. Go for a rhythm section faster while reading. Oh no, it's 4,000 hours to be fair. And I have also got, I mean, like the preview up on my other monitor as well. So even it's got like a 0.1 or 0.2 second delay. But actually, let me see if I can play on this other monitor real quick. Let's have a look. Oh. I'm zooming. I'm zooming. Oh, missed my braking point. Oh, Jesus. Nah, it's maybe not so good. I feel like I have a very, very old video of me playing with reverse controls. I don't think it went well. So, yeah, in typical me fashion, I'm about 2 seconds off the top of where I need to be. And that sounds about right, to be honest. That's usually where I'm at. So you can, if you get this right, Oh, you can barely get up and over that quad, but you have to downside the jump before it pretty much perfectly. You... No, you can't double out of it. Yeet. I feel like I've got no forwards momentum through this sand. It's very, very slow. I'll generally be surprised if that outside line gets taken at all. Let's try something. No, maybe not. Maybe, but not me. I would see if you could do that and then just double around this corner here. Yeah. What would FX do if I was to wear a Bell helmet? I don't know. I mean, I'm playing first person anyway, so no issue. I mean, if you want to make things even spicier, I wear a TLD helmet in real life because I ain't buying a new helmet. I've got a 60 on right now, haven't I? Yeah, I do. Do a lap in third person. I have been enjoying my third person recently. It's just it's so much more casual. A lot more fun, trying to time your way through rhythms. It's always nice seeing the animations. Skirt. Can't brake. Ah. Biggest issue that I have in third person, which I've just shown right there, is I really struggle to follow ruts properly. Showed it again. Oh, hold on, dear buddy. Either send it over the roller and land on the start-finish landing. What roller are we talking about? You on about the wall? Or are we on about a different jump? Out of the wall, yeah. Kit looks sick. Thank you very much. I mean, I didn't make it myself, but a lot of the 25 gears are really, really nice. Skirt. It's probably the best I've hit that rut so far, and I'm in third. I definitely need to go into this race, though, with a mentality of practice race, rather than, oh my god, if I don't lose, I'm the worst person to ever play the game. Some of the things you get away with in this game is actually ridiculous. And to be fair, in Supercross, I'm probably still going to be running a Cowie swap as well, because it's FXR want me to. And I'm probably going to have a big old number 3 on my back and on the bike rather than 35. I'm going to be free next year. I don't know if it's better to scrub that double really hard and actually downside the double, or send it and see if you can downside one of the braking bumps. May as well try and experiment with some different lines there. I had number 7 in MX Simulator when I was allowed to choose. So I thought I'd try something different. I was going to go for number 3 in Sim, but then one of my friends at the time, Michael Buitendijk, wanted the number 3 himself, so I let him have it, and then I went for number 7. So now it's my time. Nice. Let's just turn around. Oh, I have no idea if Michael still plays. Ah, okay, nowhere near that time. Oh no, it's not actually a Cowie. It's a Husky in disguise. And the only reason I'm on the Husky is because I don't want to be on a KTM like everybody else. It seems like Husky's the second favourite, to be fair, so it's not like I'm even doing much by not riding the KTM. I haven't really done any sort of like setup testing or anything like that. I just slapped on the suspension that I'd done okay with last year, even though the bikes have completely changed. It felt okay, it went through whoops well, and so I just thought, you know what, that's fine, I'll ride that. Yeah, my first 2 years on the game I'd done 250s. I won a few 250 races, mostly Supercross. I don't know if I won any. I don't know if I won any outdoors actually. I won. This was before the game got very, very quick. But I won my only 250 outdoors win. Funnily enough, was on a 125, and that was on stock Budds Creek. That was before we got spoiled and had brand new replica tracks every single week. I could try and do a practice start as well. Everyone getting disqualified and jump started. That's not a good sign. If I do have any stick wobble, then I don't notice it, to be fair. I started at the very end of beta 15, very start of beta 16. I want to reply to an Instagram message, but I think the gate's about to drop. Yeah, I'll do it afterwards. Real life, I wear FXR. FXR are nice enough to send me gear. I am waiting on one of the 2025 gear sets though. Don't know when I'm meant to be getting that. No way he survived that. God damn it. Troy's kind of him. He's been going to the gym, out muscling my attacks. I hate to say it, boys. I think we've got to the point now where Troy's actually got better than me. Coming in too quick. No. That was alright. What's the slingshot like if they go outside? Well, no, actually, I think that inside that I took's better, as long as you get a good exit. Thank you very much, Cameroon. Can you boys let me know when the server's up, by the way? I'm guessing now, since everybody's retiring. Nah, Troy's on the Husky as well. How it works is whatever bike I put a model swap on, everybody that's on that bike will be on that bike. The gym for me has always been, it's very on and off all the time. I kind of go for a couple of days and then don't go for a couple of days. I don't know. It's not like there's been amazing progress. Sorry, I'm just doing YouTube things. There we go. Rider animations. All my stuff's just normal. Normal. Yeah, I guess I'm back to a normal routine, yeah. I went to sleep last night at, I want to say about 10:30, and then I woke up today at 3 a.m, stayed awake until about 5-ish, and then slept again until 7. And I've been up since 7. So basically, as soon as this race and this stream's done, I'll probably end up going to bed again. Just enough early night. It's 9 p.m. for me right now. Hopefully I'll be finished by like 10:30. Oh, actually, there's 2 motos in SMX, isn't there? Not one. Is there 2 or is there 3? I think there's 2. And my body just wakes me up. There's no reason for it. It is 2. Okay. I don't know if they're staggered. Knowing ARL hosting, they do love a stagger, so I'm guessing yes. I would like it to not be that way. I think I left the server way too early. What we're going to do instead is I'm going to steal Cupcake stream and put it on my screen. Lovely stuff. Oh, real footage of me playing MX bikes. Oh, this is why I don't stream on Twitch, because it's so shit with how many unskippable long ads there is.
HM is closing down to him.
1's together and 2 staggered.
Breaking away from everyone else.
So staggered.
To ride in the traffic on this circuit. Will note making light work of it here tonight.
Oh god.
A little check back down then. Let's see what's going on here.
That's not me being like, I'm not being shitty to you at all, Leaf, by the way. That's just me saying for the 450 guys, it makes no difference if Moto 1 is together and 2 separate, because it's just staggered. So regardless, we have to wait for 250 races to be done. So it's not staggered for what 250s, but it is staggered
We've got HM
for
Randy
450s.
outside of Mika. Mika challenging for P2
Ah.
here, actually, on the final
And
lap.
going back to that as well, because I know like
An intense battle
the
breaking out here
admins
between
and
the two
the
riders.
mods and stuff have had discussions about the staggered. Why only stagger one race? It's
Look at the
absolutely
air they get
pointless.
off of this.
Either
Time from that
they
jump.
want both races to be on the stream so everyone can be watched, or they don't. So I don't understand why miss one race and then watch the others. I don't get it.
Trying to find his,
I don't know if that sounds arrogant, but these days I want to spend as little time sat here on MX bikes all night as possible.
Comes up and over the line then for P1 with what looks to be a 7-second gap here in the LCQ.
Do we know?
7.5 seconds according to that timing board.
I don't know how many people actually showed up. How many people they take from the LCQ?
A fantastic ride for Woodland indeed. HM then in P2 on the Honda is going to be happy with that, as well as
This is
Mika in
250s.
P3. Henrique, of course, has done the job to get to P4. Turbo for P5, Joris for P6, and it looks like Lanson managing to pick up P7 there, just ahead of Glino.
A lot of it's just trying to find people to stream, to be fair.
Battle there. Glino retires after missing the finish line. Dr. Glow finishes P8 and is the first rider outside of the safe zone here tonight. Will be knocked out.
Do you know, like,
racing, but
how much better this game would be
Henrique, Turbo, Joris, and Lanson
if it didn't look so goofy from a commentating perspective, with the bikes just flickering all over the place and not actually being smooth.
LCQ in the background, the top three of their race will move into their main event tonight as well. We're going to be going to join 450 in their moto.
Have Kelso do 250s, yeah.
Just a couple of minutes.
I would not be watching 250.
We'll see you the other side of the edits.
Actually, what about la 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 la? Copyrighted music. Muted. Jesus Christ. You're giving me a warning, brother. What is this? Okay. I'm going back into testing because everybody was leaving for no reason. My game plan was that, so let's say motocross the game was never and is never going to be a thing. My plan was to maybe give it like another year of competing in this game, realising how washed I am and that I can't win anymore, and then maybe retiring and going into that Kellen kind of role and doing commentating instead, because I feel like having competed at like the upper end and having won championships, I feel like it probably gives you a really good insight into what people do and how to approach tracks, and I feel like I'd be able to do just a good job at commentating and explaining to people what people are doing. Once you don't get top 3, 5 retire. I generally think I'm going to struggle to even get podiums this year. And a lot of people saying that I've just won a championship and MX and Nations that I'm not washed. For whatever reason, on these newer bikes, I am a lot slower than people that I used to beat very, very easily. And I mean, I've put a decent amount of time into them now as well. I'm just not really gelling with them too much, which it surprises me as well, because I always thought I was kind of like the gentle on the throttle, like really good throttle control, keeping traction, being nice and smooth guy, but for whatever reason it's just not translating over to these very well. But if MTG comes out and it's everything that they've hyped it up to be, I feel like the majority of my time and effort will go into trying to get good at that. I think it's just the natural cycle of it, because I played MX Simulator at a very high level for 5 years. I've played MX Bikes at a very high level for 4 years now. I think it's 4 years. So then, perfect time for MTG to come along, play that for like 4 years, realise, hey Lins, you're 33, almost 34 years old now. Could you want to stop playing video games and go and get a real job again? Thank you. And then I'll be like, you know what, you're probably right. I probably should give it up. And then just go and drive lorries or something like that, because I can't do anything else, because I haven't I'd done a normal job in, it would be like 7 years at that point. Yeah, this is a model swap. Hello, Newly. Very good, thank you. Hope you're good too. Yeah, in regards to leaning the way that I'm turning, first of all, could not be stupid or further away from real life. Second of all, I know that it does actually work because I tried it the other day and I was getting loads of grip. Third of all, the reason I don't is because I can't see anything. In my dynamic camera, I feel like I'm just so far. Look, I'm all the way over here. I'm so far away from the bike. I find it really difficult to turn. When you upgrade and get paid to be a consultant for content creators, ideal world, I would love to end up in the motocross industry somewhere. I just don't know how to go about doing that or who to talk to. And I feel like I'm just kind of praying that one day the right opportunity just throws itself at me, or I suddenly get talking to the right person. So the last thing I want to do is go back to working 9 to 5 in an office every single day. If it's for some people, cool. I've done it for a good number of years, and I was ready just to blow my brains out. After a while, it gets so boring and tedious and repetitive. The only tyre pressure adjustments I've done so far is I turned my rear tyre down by a 1 and messed around with that a little bit. Outside of that, I haven't found it making too much of a difference for me, personally. How well does YouTube pay? Not very well at all over the last, like, 6 months, since the channel's fallen off a cliff. That's why I've started uploading to TikTok more frequently again, is just to try and get like that secondary source of income coming in. Hello, Ilum. Zombies is going pretty damn good. I've almost got all of the... Actually, no, I haven't almost got all the guns in gold. I've got about 6 guns I need to get in gold, and then I can work on the other challenges for it. Hello, Smokester. Good, thank you. Hope you're good too. Based on what L21 just said, I'm going to change my tyre pressure back to default. Most of the money these days comes from streaming and donations through streams. And as you can imagine, if I haven't streamed in 2 weeks because I've been busy procrastinating playing COD, then that takes a massive hit to revenue. Right, are people using a 110 rear? I've literally used 120 on day 1 and not changed since. I did have another channel, but it gets to the point where it's really not worth it. And it's also to the point now where anytime I do play different games, I usually just like to sit down and enjoy them for me without having to try and be entertaining at the same time. 110 feels better on the side of the tyre. Shouldn't it be the opposite? Shouldn't 110 be slipperier? I mean, I'm happy to give it a go. It's not something that I've really tried at all. Hey, if this is the secret that all these top boys are going 2 seconds quicker, then thank you very much, Joe. We'll try it out. We'll give it a go. OnlyFans grind 2025. See, that would require me to get into the gym to then get a body for OnlyFans. It's not even dad bod at this point, it's just fat. Not noticing, I am noticing a big difference with this 110 tyre. It does not go through sand. Holy. That is so slippery in the sand. Thank you very much, Timo. Oh, Jesus. Do I have nice feet for OnlyFans? I actually do have okay feet.
Get yourself a beer.
I mean, I haven't got, like, disgusting feet, like some people do. I just have very, very normal. Prove it. Not for free. It's weird. It's like some corners it does feel grippier than the 120 does, and then others it is the reverse, and it will suddenly go on me. I feel like I'm a passenger a lot at the moment. Got no flow, no control over my bike. Yeah, I hate the fact that leaning the same way actually gives you grip. Like, couldn't be further away from real life, could it?
Let me get them feet picks toe him the first.
No. The feet will be staying mine until times get very, very desperate. Thank you very much, Task Force. There's definitely... you know what? Just to prove a point, I'm just going to ride alongside these bales. Just hit that one. Just hit that one. There's definitely something funky going on with these ones in particular. Thank you very much, Island.
I recently saw a pic of myself from 2019 when I wasn't lazy, and well, I haven't missed a workout since.
I mean, it's odd because in terms of like weight, bearing in mind that, I mean, you can say I'm not a muscly person at all. Like there's nothing there. There used to be, but so in terms of weight, I'm almost the heaviest I've ever been in my life. Yet when I look at older pictures of myself, I was a lot rounder then, even though I didn't weigh as much. And the reason that I just showed off my arms is to show that it's not like I'm hiding muscle anywhere that could contribute to that extra weight. So I don't know. I don't know. B for side task force, I actually can agree on that. I do know the size of Sorry's arms. Yes, they are. But, let me see. I don't know if I still have the pictures on my phone. But, what year was it? I want to say it was at the beginning of last year. I banged out the gym for about 3 months and made insane progress. And then just lost it all. I just want to see if I still have a picture on my phone. Scroll. It's May. This is still this year. Jesus Christ, I've got to do some scrolling. Oh, actually, was it? Hang on. Oh no, that was me going back to being fat again. Let's get rid of that. Oh, the annoying thing was I got into pretty damn good shape and then put it all on again just before going on a holiday. So I'm quite fat at the moment, but there you go. There was a period of time, literally at the start of last year, where I actually had some decent muscle. The back was looking alright. And then yeah, just let it all go. It do be like that sometimes. Yeah, but it was looking sick. It definitely isn't anymore. Trying to see, you can't really see anything after that. That was, when was that taken? That was May last year, May 2023. So yeah, it kind of all disappeared after that. You see a little bit of Lynn's nipple. So it's not like the biceps are insane, but it's a lot better than it is now, when there's just like nothing there at all. Oh, and I run 2 back-to-back laps at low PSI and 12 PSI. Have a look. I did a 23-1 fast for last month and lost 20. Jesus Christ. When you when you reintroduced food again after that Smokester, did you like put on a whole? Did you put on like loads again? Because I always see stuff about like these longer fasts where you just have water. Some people say they have like coffee and stuff, but literally just water, and then you supplement with like apple cider vinegar, things like that. Then I always wondered, are you literally just losing all of your... You're just losing weight because you haven't got any food in your system, and then when you start eating it again? What do you mean? Oh, so sorry, I think I misread it first. So 23 to 1 would be like OMAD, basically, so 1 meal a day. So you eat all your food within that 1 hour period, and then your body has the other 23 hours of the day to burn it all off. Yeah, can you let me know, by the way, when the servers go up, because I'm scared that I'm missing something just sitting here not really paying much attention. Yes, I am still on the 110 tyre as well. I mean, it doesn't feel disgustingly slippy, but then at the same time it doesn't feel like it's an insane amount of extra. Oh, I can't fucking stand high siding on these ruts. I hate it so much. Generally nothing more frustrating than it. It's probably one of the things I hate most about the newer bikes. Like, normally that would carry on tracking along the top of it, but then I just turn into Tony Hawk or whatever and start Smith grinding. Yeah, I won 2022 Supercross back before everybody got really quick at the game, and then 2024 Outdoors. It doesn't seem like it's a hindrance at all. I don't know if it will be causing more drag because of the wider surface area, so I don't know if it's making me slower on straights or anything like that. There's, on Steam, it tells you what system requirements you need. I don't know off the top of my head. Yeah, it definitely feels like my bike's being bogged down a little bit with this tyre. Just maybe why it feels like you've got more grip, because you're not actually going as fast. Right, well, this lap's not going to count. I think that's the worst bit of the track, that turn into that drop. Please just turn. It's like, I understand that it just keeps pushing and pushing and pushing and doesn't actually start gripping and turn you sideways. Sure, I'll send the finish line as well for the culture. Why not? That would have been a very low 38, so that would have been... I think that would have been my quickest lap that I've done so far. So, I mean, there you go. Maybe there is something to the 9. Let me try 120 and 9. Is Cupcake still... We're in ad... I don't know if apparently an extra 30 minutes... Blah, 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 blah. Okay, no idea. I don't know at what point we're at. Yeah, we'll try 120 rear tyre with 9 psi. Slid out already. Nice. It makes 0 sense for the back end to be slipperier on a 120 rear tyre than a 110. You think the speed thing's placebo with the engine sounds? I'm awful at this game. I'm hella washed. No way I get over that quad, surely? No. This was literally the experiment that we're doing. Perch was to lower the tyre pressure. Let's just go back to standard, just in case. Nah, I like standards better. Let me try and follow this outside, because they was doing it. Jesus. Keep turning left too soon and getting on the bad side of those bumps. Oh, damn it. Troy, why did you have to triple in front of me earlier? Because now I keep trying it for no reason. Yeet. What's going on there? I think Mike's going to lose. No, I think Mike will win as long as there's no dodgy contracts under the table to make sure Jake wins. I'm not going to stay up and watch it. It's too late for me.
Oh damn, didn't realize this was on. How late am I?
You've missed nothing at all so far, Brizzy. You have missed 0 things. You have missed me being completely washed, though, for the last, how long we began? Hour and a half? I have not been playing well at all. Yeah, I don't see a world where going outside inside there's quicker. I can't even get around like a 180 corner. Like a heavily bermed 180 corner as well. The suspension's fully compressed and making me go straight. What could I... Servers up, okie dokie. I'll join in a minute. Will 110 make me struggle out the start gate though? Is my issue, since Supercross is 90% starts. going to send the finish line just because it's actually a really good lap up to this point. I don't think I went off the track anywhere. So minus 8.2. 37, okay. 37.4, that's much quicker than the laps I run. I'll run this then, sure. I don't know, am I just on what I was on? 20, it's literally what I was running anyway. Okay, we'll rock that. I'll join the server. Thank you very much, Jack. Big love to my oceanic brethren. Oh god, I joined very late. I'm hoping that the whitelist is by gate position and not by by order you join in. Yeah, I know I should run what I'm comfortable with. However, I'm not comfortable on anything. So that is a big issue. But yeah, we'll rock that. It's fine. So here's my thought process as well. So I think left side gate would be quicker because you get a better go at this. But if I was to start here, that is no bueno. Unless you beat... Actually, no, I will do it. I think I have second gate pick, so we'll see where I end up. But I'll do it, and then if I get a good jump, I'll just move over on everybody and be an arsehole. So we've got Husky, KTM, 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 Husky, KTM, 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 Husky, KTM, 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 Husky, Husky. So I'm not doing anything different at all to anybody. I'm just riding the second most popular bike. I'm glad your streams. I'm glad my streams are helping you out, Sander. I'm very, very sorry to hear that. Hope things get better for you. Refund, please. Floating object. I am turning off in-game chat. I'm not keeping that on. I'll turn 3D grass off. Don't even know why I've got it on. Yeah, you go. Floating bow. Disgusting behaviour. Yeah, I got a model swap. Yeah, I'm on a Husqvarna at the moment. It's just made to look like a Kawasaki. Ah, dropped it way too early. Bike life. What gate am I choosing? Whichever one you're choosing, Cam, so you don't get it. I don't want to... I want to sit down and do it, so he sticks both legs out. Don't do a knee knocker. There we go. I haven't got an answer for Moto 101, it's just whenever it's done, it's just actually starting to make progress again. Is it going to be a barrier or will I fall off the edge? There's a barrier. Nice. Good, thank you, BMX boy. I don't know what to answer that question with, Rockwood. Why do you eat certain foods? Why do you drink certain drinks? It's because you like them. There hasn't got to be a reason for everything. It can just be because you want to. I personally, I'm a fan of a clean-looking bike. I don't really like having a really dirty bike. I'd keep my gear clean as well if I could do. Don't have the option, unfortunately. Best tracks, you're better off just throwing yourself in the deep end, Sander. You're better off doing something like the aerial tracks, for example. The harder it is, the better you'll get. It might be frustrating at first, but you'll get better over time. So, the answer to if Moto 101 will be paid or not is if I submit it to the shop in the vetting process and it passes, then yes, it will be. If I submit it to the shop and it doesn't pass and they want me to make tweaks, I probably won't bother making the tweaks, I'll just release it for free. So it's, it all depends. I will keep it, it'll be under $1. It'll be either like 50 cents or $1 if I do it. And then I'll be honest, don't tell Kevin Fwailer this, but I do want to send him a little bit of money back as well since he's done the texturing for it. So that's the reason why I'd want to put it on the shop as well. Because he offered to do it for free, but if it does well sales-wise, I want to send him some money. Before rhythm, can you double into the corner and then step over? You can step over the tabletop. Unfortunately, you then kind of end up in a bad rhythm after that. There's not really much you can do. It's like you can step over this, then you're kind of forced to then check up and then triple, and then you've got triple again and single. You can't go step over quad, which would be quite a fast line. So it really seems to be on-off is your only option, unfortunately. Moto 1 starts whenever everybody's all in the lobby. Let me just... Ah, that's why it's the collisions. I see. I wondered what I hit. Scared about making my game crash. Yeah, we're in the race now. This is the race server, we're just waiting to go. It did not whip around like I wanted it to. Hello, Sober. I will try my best. Backflip taunt. Everyone loves a good taunt. My favourite trick. I guarantee taunt is the trick that I've done the most in this game. If there was a way of, like, a stat count, I'd see in what trick you've done the most. I just love whipping at people and doing, Mr. Quacks, you're not allowed to be riding the track, sir. I just love doing taunts at people, it's so funny. I also noticed, I don't know if it doesn't do it all the time. There we go. Look, if I just stay holding my look back button, my rider just stands up on the pegs, stands still, I haven't got to put my feet down. And then when I let it go, he then does it. I don't know about a go with MX bikes, to be honest. There's no one that has kind of been at the very top level for a like really long amount of time. There's people that have come and gone, or there's people that were really good but have then dropped off since, or people that have just progressively got better and better as time has gone on. So I don't know if there is a definitive one answer. Yes, you're correct, Stolas. Husky model swap. Used to be able to do really easy 360s as well, but since we're kind of lacking traction these days, it's not really possible anymore. Hello, member. Oh, member. I don't know if you know yet. Yesterday, I paid the deposit for surgery. And it is middle of next month is the earliest I was able to get. It will be the first moto that we're going into, yeah. Actually, you might have just timed that perfectly. I think it's starting now. It is indeed starting now. Right, 5.5 litres, 20 minutes plus a lap, 0.12 a road, gate 2, which probably means Tyler's to my left. It does indeed. And we'll see how this goes. You know, I don't really know the start techniques, unfortunately. Worst case scenario, I just tuck in underneath Tyler and hope it goes well. Got, that's not Aiden directly to my right. Who is that? Jake and then Aiden. I think so. I don't even know where all the names are overlapping. Yeah, I think it's Jake and then Aiden. Surgery. The old head. Right, race number, or moto number 1, I should say, sorry. Let's hope this goes alright. Don't know how far I'm meant to lean forwards, this feels about right. It felt very right. I'm coming in way too hot. Skirt! Yeah, way too hot. I should have tucked underneath a bit more there. We're alive though, that's all that matters. Oh, this is chaos. As it all merges in the middle here. Nice. A lot of this is going to be everyone filtering into the same line. These two corners here in particular are very one-lined. I'm happy to get a little bit aggressive. I feel like I move out of the way for people too much. I'm happy to try and mark my line a little bit. Now let's go Troy. Oh, way too fast, way too fast. Oh no, that's alright. Oh, that was just netcode. I'm hoping he watches that back and realised that I literally gave so much room, and then the netcode just said, no, actually, you know what? EU and NA can't mix, we're going to send you both flying. That's really annoying when that happens. Generally, I feel bad for that, because he's going to think that I've taken him out or been really aggressive. No, I didn't. Just MX bikes things, eh? goodness! I've put myself in a bad spot now with that little mistake. Should probably stop reading chat, shouldn't I? I mean, everyone in front of me minus Yoda. No disrespect, Yoda. I think I should beat it. I can slide in a lot. It's an interesting line from Tyler there. Definitely wasn't intentional. Nice little battle going on here with Aiden and Tyler. I obviously guess what's going to happen in this race. I think Cam's just going to disappear. I'm pulling tear-offs way too quickly. I'll pretend that wasn't incredibly sketchy, and that's what I was meant to do. Holy moly, that was so close to crashing. Jumped way too fast into the face of that. Ah! Come on. Bloody front ends, what's wrong with it? Got a second, maybe 2 seconds of cuts that last lap. I think it was 2 rather than 1, which is very harsh. Like, really, really harsh. No need for it to be 2 seconds. Try and do the work again to catch up with Jake. Way too far that time. Come on, stop making these silly little mistakes all the time. It's just like half a second here, a couple attempts there. Doesn't need to happen. I think I'm only good for like half a second a lap on Jake. I'm going to need some mistakes out of him and less mistakes from me. A little bit of a gap behind, so it's worth me trying to push to catch up. Oh, that was rapid. Slid into that rut perfectly. Oh, Cam went down in the lead. Can kind of see him just at the end of this straight. Oh, oh, back end, please. Behave yourself, Jesus Christ. Oh my goodness. I don't know, I've not crashed there. past halfway through. It's been a very quick race. I suppose it usually is when you're more locked in. Also notice that if you brake whilst you're turning, it brakes harder than just braking in a straight line. Make that make sense. I must have a disgusting amount of cuts. It's maybe it's about 4.5 seconds actually. We are coming up to lappers already though. I did not expect lappers this quickly in SMX. Now I know why we're in lappers. Jams has 45 minutes played in the last 2 weeks, so that's understandable. Buddy is rusty. Again? Such a fine line for error when you're hugging that inside. I think me and Jake are just trading lap times. No idea how the front end's not gone there. Oh, in the bows. Yes, that was close. Very messy from me. Very messy. Another yellow flag. That's Cam again. Pussied out. I didn't think he was going to slow down in time. Too fast, too fast, too fast. Oh no, it's fine. Been a good race up here, to be fair. It's not really been a battle as such. We've all been a distance away from each other the whole time. got a better drive than me again. No, please. Cam's just doing his usual thing of being so much quicker than everyone else, but keeps crashing at the same time, so he ends up being only just in front. He'll pull away, crash, pull away, crash, pull away, crash. Oh, I didn't mean to scrub that. It's going to be me back into second, into third, I think. No, barely there. I'm a bit short. Excuse me? What? Somebody's... I wasn't the only one that saw that weird kick, was I? Oh yeah, I forgot I've got cuts. So yeah, Jake hasn't even actually got to beat me. I got 2 seconds at the start of the race. That'd be annoying to lose second place to cuts that really shouldn't be as bad as they are. He'll know that as well, and he'll probably happily sit on my arse to the end. Nice. Why is the face of that jump built so steep? That is ridiculous. I either need to send this lap or be an arsehole and check up and take Jake out and gain a few seconds. I'll go for the second option. No more sending, because I'm actually dog shit at this game. Ah. Yeah, I'll say though, them 2 seconds cuts, so undeserved, it's unreal. I feel like the cut should reflect how much time you actually gain, and I lost time, so sick. Oh well, take a third. If I get third, Finn's schmoving, and I'm making a lot of mistakes. But to be fair, if we compare how this race has gone to my practice laps in the warm-up server, hell of a lot better than expected. Yeah, that's a very odd jump. The suspension just fully compresses. I wonder if anyone's going to try a scumbag in the finish line and go full send. P3, not amazing. I say not amazing. A lot of people would kill for a P3, but I think my pace is way off. I got another second of cuts at the end there as well, from just a genuine crash. Missed one bail with 2 seconds of cuts. It does seem a bit extravagant. We've got a Moto 2 as well. We've still got a second one. Yeah, lots of small mistakes, but it is it's quite a tricky track, to be honest. Like, it's not an easy track at all. I don't know. I'm guessing YouTube and bitrate probably makes it hard to see where all the little bumps are here and there. But in a lot of the flat, well, quote unquote flat corners, there's lots of tiny little bumps there that unsettle the bike really easily. And where we have less rear grip now, that back end feels like it's kind of dancing the whole way around the turn, so it's really hard to get it planted. Yeah, if I didn't have them cuts, to be fair, I wouldn't have had to try and send it last lap, and I think I would have been okay. But, yep.
A little motivation for next moto, lad.
Thank you very much, Becca. I love you very much. Damn, Jesus Christ, $100, that is insane. Just to drop that out of nowhere. Thank you so much. Merry early Christmas to me and to you. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'll try and do the same in Moto 2. Oh yeah, I'm on a Husky Moto. I didn't want to be on the KTM because I was sick of seeing everyone on orange, so I then went on to the Husky because it just feels really naturally, like, good to me. And then turns out half the field are on a Husky as well anyway, so I'm not really doing anything at all by not being on the KTM. Yeah, I hope Troy watches that race back from my perspective and sees that it was just pure netcode. But I don't understand how I'm meant to actually do anything about that. Like if we do this, I'll click on live. This. Oh, I want to unmute that. Right. Oh god, the quality's terrible. Terrible quality. Let's get in 2K. Where's the race start? Here. So it was this lap. Husky's a slower KTM and horrible in a road, is it? Hopefully, it was my Supercross bike last year, and I suppose Supercross doesn't erode anywhere near as bad as Outdoors does, so it should be okay. Right, so I don't think I'm at fault here for trying to like jump to the inside, and then at this moment, I didn't want to go all the way out wide here because I wanted to leave him some room, so I've hugged it tighter to hopefully give him some space here, and then that's not me crashing, that's him hitting me, and because the netcode is so aggressive, it's flung the both of us flying. And that right there is also the exact reason why you will never ever see me do another NA race in my life, because everybody that you get near, you have those sorts of netcode collisions with, rather than just it being with me and Troy only. So it's kind of poo. Kind of poo, not gonna lie. And to be fair, on Troy's screen there, I guarantee when his video comes out, I guarantee he doesn't see me until we're both going down on the ground. I guarantee on his screen I've hit him in the side because of how bad the netcode is. You missed Moto 1. Moto 2 will be starting probably in like 5 minutes or so. I think it will take a very very skillful man to beat people on a TM. The TM is a special kind of bad. I've tried messing around with it, doing stuff with the suspension and the geometry. I think it's just the way the bike was imported into the game. It's just horrendous, so you can't really do much for it. Good racing, Jake. That was nice. I felt a little bit hard done by because I had some quite AIDS cuts, to be fair. So then I tried pushing it last lap to pull away, and yeah, I just wadded myself. But I'll take a P3. I'm happy with that. I was struggling quite a lot in that like warm-up server before, so I'm happy. And this is more of a I feel like this is a practice race for us lot, isn't it, really, for Supercross? I don't think that this means too much. Ran a 35 flat. Yeah, that's disgusting. I could probably sit here for the next 5 hours and probably scrape a high 36. I haven't looked at any of the qualifying times yet. I didn't have to qualify for this race, fortunately, so I didn't have to look at all. I'll be honest, I thought that ramp was going to take me upwards, so I didn't realise it would have no collisions. I expected Tyler to do better than he did in that race, or be faster than he was, since all of the hot lap videos I've watched have been of him going like 2 seconds quicker than anything I can do. I mean, I think the TM is possible if you are absolutely cracked out your mind and you spend hours and hours and hours and hours and hours trying to perfect its suspension and geometry and everything. I don't think there is ever a world, no matter how much you do to that bike, where it will ever be quicker than even half of the 450s. Did you send the finish line to do that lap, Rex? Because I know that's worth a good, like, 0.7 to a second, depending on how low you jump. And thank you very much, Kimmerson. I look forward to seeing you on Motocross the Game when it comes out. Any hot laps I see uploaded to the YouTube with sending the finish line, I'm just going to comment cringe on it, because it kind of is. Oh no, you can... Yeah, look, I'll do it for you now. I honestly thought, when I loaded up the track and testing, I thought, well, there's no point in me sending this, there's definitely going to be a barrier there. There is not a barrier there, so if you're on a heater and you just want to get over the finish line quickly, you do that. And it saves you 0.7 to about a second in total. See the last MX Bikes post? MX Bikes? Where are we talking? MX Bikes post. I realise I'm still sharing my screen in Discord. That'll help me. MX Bikes on Instagram. Does MX Bikes have an Instagram? Or do you mean Motocross the Game? MX Bikes. MX Bikes the Game. Oh, here we go. Announcement alert. Free to announce MX Bikes spending the virtual realm. Things about to bring. Is it that one that you're on about? If so, that's just half of the AJP FXR team is split into Club MX. So what it will be moving forwards, it's myself and Cam are on AJP FXR, and then like Jake, Aiden, Callum, Alex, one or two others, they're on Club MX now. No, you was doing the usual cam thing, Cam, of going way too fast and crashing. If you went half a second lap slower and didn't crash, you'd be absolutely gone. We wouldn't be anywhere near you. But then when you're going like a second to a second and a half a lap quicker, and having the crash in there as well, that's when we end up reeling you back in. And Matty as well, yes, that's correct. How could I forget Mr. Matty? I don't mind. I'll be honest, if I was part of the club thing, I think I'd enjoy it for a year, maybe 6 months, but then I think I'd want a slightly different bike. At least where I'm just FXR, well, AJP FXR, I can get different bikes and skins all the time just to look different. And I really like this bike. It looks good. Charity boxing. Isn't Troy a rather tall individual? I think I'll have to be punching upwards towards the sky the whole time. Troy's like 6'4", yeah, Jesus Christ. That's got like how many inches are in a foot? Is it 30? So it goes like 5'10", 5'11". Does it go 5'12"? No, 12 is the next one. So it goes 5'11", 6 foot. So I'm 5'7". So he's got 5'8", 5'9", 5'10", 5'11", 6, 6'1", 6'2", 6'3", 6'4". Blood's got 9 inches of vert on me. That's crazy. So even if we end up weighing the same, I feel like that would be a very uneven matchup. He's probably got 9 inches on me somewhere else as well, to be fair. And he's definitely got 9 inches more hair than I do. Oh, yeah. I'm sitting here wheeling around, waiting for the next race to start, and I realise we've got to wait for the bloody shitty 250 class to do their race. Sick. Love that. Oh, I hate staggered races with a passion. They are so pointless. Stagger everything or don't stagger anything at all. Oh. Let's have a... Oh, hang on. There's good stuff going on there. Jess says, knobhead. Good race, good race, good race, good race. Oh my god, Cam, I get all in the brake to don't crash you. Should have moved, good race, peaked, free low. That was shit. Nice wheelie. I looked behind to see where you were and looped. I rode so bad. Starts are nice when you have bikes kissing your bumhole. Got stuck behind people. Got stuck behind people, there's no... Didn't Aiden get the whole shot? What do you mean stuck behind people? Wins K-Bell on board of rough tracks. Yeah, the rough tracks do make it difficult. Different rider model. What's TTP? What's TPP? Yes, I would like to do DDC tomorrow. Is it on at exactly the same time as aerial races usually are? I should be able to do it. I'm tired right now, really annoyingly. I just have the standard rider model on. Give me. I'm gonna go grab a drink actually, whilst we have to wait for these damn 250 riders. It's an hour after EU. Okay, no, so I'll just try and have a little bit more of a lay-in tomorrow. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna steal Cupcake stream because I'm a horrible person. 69 viewers. We'll put that up in full screen. I'm going to leave the volume off for now, just in case something happens and he has to go and play ads and copyrights, music strikes, whatever, my game. So give me a second. I'll be back. ba, 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 da. Oh, see that they got all gone to the gate once, didn't they? And then they are no longer on the gate.
Yeah, quite an entertaining one in my eyes. This wall jump still breaks so many laps. Up and over the finish jump we go.
Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do.
In this split section, we've literally seen almost no one use the outside coming off the back of the finish jump. Almost everyone uses the inside.
That's because it's
It does
hella
make sense
slow.
to come straight off the back of a landing, of course. Hook yourself in, up and over, and then you get to blast, hook in rear, and around we go for a fast section into this next bit. But,
if you could actually carry some sort of speed around the exit here,
with the people there fighting,
then you'd probably take
like
it.
The gates are going back
But
up.
no.
So we are going to get back over there.
It's their third restart. So here's a perfect time for me to go.
Beautiful, love it. Alrighty, let's get over to the
Oh, crack open a cold one. Game seems fun. It can be fun. It can be very frustrating sometimes as well.
250
It's a lot harder than it looks as well if you haven't played it before.
Round 1 of the ARL SMX season.
Did I miss that, or is that just not popped up on stream yet? Kent's just donated 50.
Those gates are going to go down for the all-important hole shot. Of course, we saw Henrique pull the whole shot.
Kent, thank you so much.
First run of the race.
If you're here lurking in chat again, nice to see you again, buddy. Hope you're doing well, and hope you're improving at the game as well. Thank you so much.
Woodland did not start.
That's insane. That's ridiculous. Thank you so much, guys.
Not entirely sure what's going on there. Potentially something server-side, hopefully not.
Oh, this means I have to buy Linda what she wants for Christmas at this rate if we keep getting donations.
I made sure to join as a spectator, so I know I'm not taking
250 your ass.
There you go. And
to ride or to watch? Because I hate this. I hate the staggered format where we have to sit and wait for 250s to do their race.
Whether or not the race directors feel it's necessary.
Let me just double check.
So we will do what we normally do.
Okay. I just wanted to double check that
issue at the start.
I wasn't going to miss out on it.
Then up and over. But no, as per usual, we'll treat it as if we're not getting a restart. But if we do get one, that will be why.
I know, Robin. First time in... is it 2 weeks? I think it's been 2 weeks since I streamed. It might have been over 2 weeks, actually.
Looks like I definitely didn't get his bike installed right, which is a huge shame. And there we go.
I think I run 1351. However, I couldn't tell you for sure without...
We'll get back into it here in a moment.
What's going on?
Once the server gets sorted.
It's like their full restart. Yeah, I couldn't tell you without going back into the game and looking.
I'm sure the admin guys will figure that out.
Shall we, whilst there's not really much happening going on here, shall I always hate people that do leave the server, but shall we leave the server real quick and I'll go take you around Moto 101. Race 1 went really well. I was really struggling in the practice and the warm-up. I had like 6th, 7th best lap. And I was running in second for a while. I crashed, ended up in third, and it weren't too shabby. So I want to show you the Blender file first, just because I haven't got all of the objects I've got in Blender in game yet. I haven't done it. But I'll do this first, just to show you. I'm not very good when it comes to computers, Joseph, I'm afraid, so I don't think I'll be too much help there. It's taking a hell of a long time to load all the textures, holy. That's compiling shaders, I see. I just have to sit here and wait for a second. Races aren't done. How they stagger the races, so it's 450 class, 250 class, 450 class. So I just have to wait at the moment. So what I'm doing today is I'm showing you a work in progress track that's currently being done. So for those of you that are from the UK and you've been to Moto 101, you'll know exactly what we're rocking with here. And this is just all in Blender, so this isn't in game at all. I'm just in the process of just building stuff basically and getting stuff to try and look cool. I need to go around. I've not really done anything other than this first little corner so far. But I'll work my way around the track slowly as we go. I need to make the path up here and this bit, all this spectator area gravel with all the fencing, all that good stuff. Do like all of the trees and the foliage around all over the place. I've got our little catch fences here for the water and stuff like that. I have to say I can take 0 credit for the track textures. That is 110% Kevin Fuela's work. I tried texturing the track so many times and couldn't get it how I wanted it to look like, so then he offered to do it for me. I say he offered, I asked him and he said yes. Yeah, Blender is a very intensive program. You do need a decent PC for it, especially for big projects. And then so far in game, I haven't got all of the objects from Blender that I've got in game so far. Let me get rid of the map. But this is what we're rocking with at the moment. We've got the Arena Cross track that they added in recently, which I think is a replica of round 1 of the UK Arena Cross series. And then we've got our actual track as well. I mean, it's fun to ride. I'll run a lap or two. See how she goes. See how she be. There's no timing or anything just yet. Oh yeah, I've jumped it a little bit. Go on, off, single into the corner, double out, finish line again. So this, because Moto 101 is just a practice track, there's never races there, we need to try and find places to put start straights. So this is actually really perfect, because I can just put a start straight here, and then you can just use this straight here as the start for the Arena Cross track. And then for the outdoors track, we had some deliberations about it, and Kevin suggested I put it off to the side. So you could have it here, for example, but then you'd be hitting a massive tabletop alongside 30 other people wide open. I just don't think it would go very well. Alternatively, I thought maybe we could have it like here or something, and then maybe just pop a 180 and then hit the tabletop at a slower speed. Alternatively, you could have the start here and join on here. I actually quite like that idea. Kevin suggested that we have it out here on the side and join onto the side there, but in real life, you've got like a line of trees here, and then all of this is foliaged up. So I actually don't think I'd mind too much having the start here. And then because it's not wide enough for 40 riders, you could just have a double lineup, like 20 each. I'd have to see what the whip's saying, really. It should be all right. I want it to be paid. It just depends if it's good enough quality. So the shop has a vetting process where people submit their tracks and they get tested by a couple of people for like optimization, quality, all that good stuff. And then they either say, yeah, it's good enough, or they go back to you and tell you what you need to change and improve. If I submit it and they say it's all good to go, then I'll whack it up for like 50 cents to $1. If they say that there's stuff that needs working on and changing, I'll probably just put it up on mods for free and not really change anything else. It's like I've made... What have I made? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... I've made 6 tracks so far in total in the game for free, so just having one paid one will be nice. And then what I want to do, because I think if it does get approved, it'll be because of the texturing, and that's because of Kevin. I want to go and kind of practice texturing myself, so there'll probably be another 1 or 2 tracks after this that I do upload for free, because I'm just trying to, let's say, like, perfect the craft, so to speak, and then we'll see after that. I've ran so many laps of the track at this point, it's just muscle memory, just so much testing. And it was tested on the original work-in-progress OEM bikes as well. So having that little extra bit of slip where the bikes aren't quite as fast, it still works out absolutely fine. And you can see I'm on a 450 at the moment and I'm still scrubbing most of the jumps. So 250s should be fine around here as well. Haven't gone down the 125 route yet. I don't know how 125 will ride around it. Oh! This is a model on the Husqvarna. Yeah, Kevin's texture work is pretty insane. I love watching people that are better than me do things. Like, I like learning in that way. And yeah, it's very impressive what he does. It's always weird how tracks in real life translate in-game. Like, there's some things that you would just never think of sending in real life, or if you could get away with it, it's literally risking breaking both your ankles. Like sending this around the corner here, for example, just... You'd never catch me trying to do anything like that in person. Okay, Ken. No worries. Thank you very much. Right. That's enough of that. I don't want to spoil you too much. I don't know that information, to be honest, Factor. That's something that I'd find out at the time of applying. Let me rejoin my lobby. Favourite 450? I'm constantly changing. I don't think I have a favourite yet. I'm a very, very indecisive person. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. That's pretty cool. So as you know, American Arena Cross is going on at the moment. Look what logo they've got going on in real life with the old partnership. It's always cool seeing stuff from games making its way into real life and vice versa. Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul. I would like Mike to win. If previous fights are anything to go by, there's probably been an absurd amount of money paid so that Jake doesn't get knocked out. But yeah, I've seen pictures of Mike and he looks very, very good. Even still in his old age. Even if at the age of 80, you still wouldn't see me wanting to get into a ring with him. So I don't know, I think people doubt him too much. Try and do some British tracks since Callum failed us. Is he like stopped doing them altogether, Breezy, or is it just still a work in progress? New bike in real life, what would I pick? You're all going to cringe, but I think it would be a Varg, only because I still have a fairly modern Yami 250 4-stroke that I can ride, so I don't see much point in getting an even newer one. So I might as well get something completely different to what I already have. And I have ridden them, and they are really good fun, to be fair. Oh, well, that kind of sucks. I'll be honest, when it comes to me and my track making, you'll notice that I have not done a track yet that involves any elevation whatsoever. They have all been on flat ground, whether it's Arena Cross or the 2 outdoors ones I've done. That is my limiting factor. I don't know how to do elevation and to like cut tracks into that elevation and it be right. A new gas bike, does it have to be realistic or can it just be anything whatsoever? Because if there was a like 2002 KX125 still sealed in its crate out there, then I'd go for that. I've not heard of that issue before, I'm afraid, Kixie. When you let off the throttle, it keeps going. That sounds more like a controller issue than a game issue, I'm not sure. When you go into, if you go into your settings and input, when you press your throttle down here and you let go of it, just see if it like sticks on a bit or not. That's yeah, that's not something I'm familiar with, unfortunately. I'm gonna turn my map back on before the race. Right, where are we at? Oh my good, more unskippable ads. Where's the... Isn't there usually like a preview of the stream up in the top right corner? There's nothing here. Doot, 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 doot. Right. Rush is the only person riding a Cowie. Oh, I don't know about that name change, Neon. That's a little bit cringe. Not a big fan of that. Lipasec's got a good lead. I don't know who most of these people are. Is that bad? I've paid no attention to 250s at all this year. Excuse me, Marshall. What do you think you're doing? Retiring from the race? That's not a very good debut. Or am I going to ride outdoors? Oh my god, I don't know. We've got... How long we got? Like 4 months? 5 months before I need to make that decision? God knows. That's a very long way away. I wouldn't even know where to start. Do, 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 do. No, I think Steiner's... Well, Steiner and Dan as well, but Dan's been doing 450 for most of this year anyway. I suppose it's a good thing if I don't know a lot of the names, because in the past, it used to be all of the really fast guys would ride 250s anyway, just because they were easier or / more fun to ride. Whereas now it seems to have shifted to where the top guys want to ride 450s, which is good to see. So it does feel more like the 250 is like the stepping stone class up to the big boys. Anyway, sorry, I'm doing a bunch of reading at the same time. I'm not really being a good streamer. Kind of half on something and half on something else.
Brad and Max having their own issues in front.
I tried the 2024 Yami 250 the other day, and that was such an easy bike to ride. I was on... What was I on? Was it round 1 or round 2? It was round 1. Oh, round 0, sorry, of DDC. It was the pre-season track, and I was just hitting all the same lines the 450s were hitting. There was nothing too difficult about it. They got more grip. It seems like everyone's going back to the good old Husky KTM meta.
As long as it is, and as competitive as it is he doesn't have to come up on any major lappers here.
Catch you later,
I
KTM.
don't think he's actually even at risk of finding a lapper during this race. Laurent Demo keeping good pace here, still 20 seconds off being lapped. How we doing? We are doing good, Mr. Smith. Hopefully you're doing well too.
Oh, God.
We are doing good. Leap section's absolutely cooking. 13.8 to the field. Valentin sitting P2.
Brad in P3 right now.
With a roughly a 9-second gap to P3.
When these new OEM bikes first came out, he was going really, really well on the 450s. Like, he was stressing me out how fast he was going.
Being heavily contended over here.
Nice squeaky chair.
Outside of the KTM, trying to make it stick. Max, of course.
That's why I am what I am.
Beautiful overtakes in this race. That's to be fair. Both riders more than capable. Just over 1.5.
Yeah, this is 250s. Oh, God, sorry. No, this is 250s. I'm in 450s. I'm the race after this. If you look over that side, top left, there's only 1 minute and 20 seconds plus a lap to go, and then it'll be my turn.
Almost side by side over the finish line here.
I don't think so. I don't think he is.
Yeah, I think you're right, Rax. I think you're right. Can't really be losing too many more positions though, because of course Valentin was up on that podium with him, wasn't he?
I don't think Aqua could have gone any higher in that corner if he tried. Jesus. Oh, the front end's pushing a little bit.
Max down the inside, trying to get past Aqua here. Can the KTM find an opportunity?
I'm telling you now, at the start of Moto 2, I'm going to be all over the place. Things have got cold now where we've been sat here waiting, the muscle memory's gone.
Alrighty, what have we got here?
Thank you, Simon.
What turbo onto the back of Yoris here. Sure visuals versus RFL. Excuse me.
I'm guessing that the 250s can't go on off quad in this section.
Through that rhythm section here tonight.
They're staggered. Yeah, we have to wait.
Just realised that's the feature that this track is has not got. Is a whoop section. Not in the Supercross sense, anyways. Yoris versus Turbo once again as the Sure Visuals bike tries to find his way around the outside. Can he get it?
He can get it.
Not quite just yet.
Have they done a lot of work? The 250s quite close to the 450s now. Again, I've ridden the 250s a total of 2 times since they've released, so I don't really know, but I feel like that's what needed doing. But I think it should have been the other way. I think the 450s are too fast. I think the 450s should have been slowed down to get closer to the 250s rather than 250s made better.
Yeah, not sure what lever got Moto 1. Not to worry too much. We will find out here after the race. We are on the final lap, taking the white flag with these guys. That means Lipasek has already done it a while ago. Here he comes through the sand section.
Yeah, I've seen TC's like track. I've seen it been posted. I've not seen the track itself yet. So my plan is to wake up tomorrow morning, download it straight away, do a video on it, and upload it for tomorrow.
Definitely having the ride that he's looking for here tonight. Oh, huge crash there for Honda.
I don't like this year's SMX track layouts whatsoever. Last year's was so much better. They were a lot more supercrossy.
Collected head as we get that front wheel up here to finish in style for round number 1. Moto number 2 It's victory here for Lipasek. Happy days indeed.
I'm hoping
Lovely race win then for the SL
Lipasek moves up next year and he doesn't stay in 250s.
Didn't have too much confidence
because he's got
into
like
tonight.
zero competition
I'm
going
sure
on
he's
at the
gonna
moment.
be a little bit ego bloated after that one.
Right. Well, up we get again. Oh, time to lock in a second time. Well, at least like they've got long straights. Just put some rhythms in there, you know? Like why just make it a flat straight with a single and that's it? I mean, I kind of know why, because they've made it so the start goes off and splits in two ways, and then you have to have equal straights to each other on both sides, and I don't know, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Okay. Model sick. You can thank Dashpack and I believe Isaiah for that. It does look good though. I agree. What I haven't done yet, hang on. I haven't had like a proper like zoom in look around the bike in third person. Now we've got a fancy rear brake lever going on here as well. Jesus Christ, that will rip your boots off. That's hella sharp. Let's show got lots of little trick bits on it, hasn't it? And that's the shading looks a little bit flat, if that makes sense. Don't know if that's just the angle that the light's hitting it at. But yeah, the engine itself, like the grey bits, look a little bit on the flat side. Oh no, I think it looks really good. Like all this looks really well done, like the texture on the exhaust. This is a private model. It was made for my team only. No, it's cool though. Just in case you didn't know what my name was. Lens. More lens. No idea what that is. I know what it is from a cuisine perspective, but I don't know what the brand is. I don't even know who I'm sponsored by these days. Race starts literally any minute now. We should be good to go very soon. I can generally say I haven't sat here and done that in a while, but it's like you're picking the front wheel up, and that is odd. I feel like that should end up in a crash. There we go. Oh, okay, no crash. Do. No, there's some people that race in the third-person view. There are people racing all three, like people racing this one, people racing static, people racing dynamic. I just prefer dynamic. Gives me a better feel. Need to get a new helmet. What's my recommendation? Well, Zach, if you go to FXR Racing and use code MXPR_Lins15 at checkout and buy yourself a brand new 6D, then I get commission. So do that. Rider model's normal. Just normal default stock Barboso rider model. My code is for EU only at the moment, yes. However, I need to email a certain someone about it, because he said he'll try and get it sorted for America as well. No, it doesn't exist in this game, Yalkin. You have to go menu, download people's stuff. I just don't do it because then you end up having a lot of files in your game, and you have to load more things in, which can affect FPS, and it's just, I don't know. I just prefer just having my stuff only. It just makes life easier. If I was like commentating stuff rather than racing it myself, then I'd probably go and download people's stuff, but it doesn't really bother me. As long as I can see me, that's all that matters. No, front flips are near impossible in this game. You kind of have to get lucky. You have to basically try and wheelie up the face of the jump and then try and drop your front wheel over it just as you take off. If you just try and, let's say, take off and lean forwards and brake, you get halfway and it just stops, it stalls out and then brings you back round. So you have to try and like wheelie up it, tip the front wheel over it at the right time, and then get a good amount of rotation after that. No, you're not allowed on the track in between the races or waiting for the race to start. They are the rules. Yes, I saw the very short first trailer that they made of the game, and that very short, like 30 seconds, made me have no desire to look at the game anymore. It looks absolutely horrendous. Right, now we're racing. Race number 2. Let's see how this one goes. Tyson, hopefully. Oh, God. I am tired. It's tempting to get the game, make a video how awful the game is, and then refund it again on Steam. What do you think of that? Smart. I think I was on for the whole shot last race, but I just decided to not actually brake in time, and I went flying. Finn had a much better start that time. Finn was very, very quick last race. Cam's also very, very quick this race. I think me and Ken's kind of both half went into that corner at the same time, giving each other room, but we're not down, so... Did I take Tyler out? No, he's alive. Bud is trying to rail. Holy. Cam got the whole shot again. If Cam might go 1-1 here on the first SMX round. Oh, how's... Fair play. I don't know how Finn survived that. I did not mean to go there, so I guess we're going all the way around the outside. It's nice seeing Ken's be able to do a Moto 2. He usually has to be in bed early because he's riding the next day. And spicy behind me. That's annoying. Couldn't see the entrance to the rut. Couldn't see through Ken's, and now I've lost time because of it. Does seem a little bit follow the leadery. Also seems very framey. Holy, got really low frames there. Okay. Mistakes being made. Bad run for this straight now. Just need to keep an eye and make sure he's not diving up the inside of me. Oh, okay, I've missed that. I'd say holy moly. Almost went straight over the bars. I mean, it's probably bad to make a couple of tenths of a second mistake, isn't it, then just completely wad yourself. I didn't make the same mistake 3 laps in a row. Track is getting a little bit chewed up in some places. You just have to keep an eye out on it. Nice. Good place to crash, Linda. It wouldn't be like me to make a stupid mistake that cost me more than the 2 seconds everyone else's crash must cost them, would it? Yeah. Always, always, always end up facing the wrong way somehow. That cost me a whole bunch of time as well. Oh, sorry, not time. Watch that give me cuts, because, you know, the game's just stupid. Why have I now started missing every single corner? There's 2 or 3 bad laps that I usually end up regaining afterwards. Just hopefully I haven't done too much damage to myself. I don't know why everyone's going around the outside in that corner. I'm convinced that the inside's quicker. Oh, God, I missed my braking point. Why the fuck has that spun me around the opposite direction? In what world of physics does that ever make sense? That's so frustrating. There's no need for that. Yeah, sick. I landed on my back wheel a little bit. Why just pop a 180 on me? Oh, now I'm hitting invisible bales. Oh, goodness, this race has been a little bit of a train wreck so far. Which is weird, because I had a better start than the first one. I suppose I haven't done any road on these bikes yet, so first time for it. This is going splendid. I'm looking at like a 5th or 6th overall at the moment if it finishes like this. Which after a 3rd in Moto 1 is not ideal. I'm getting a little bit triggered, I can't lie. Jesus Christ. How have I come off worse than that after someone else's mistake? Maybe Dad Shoes is right about the collisions since the update. Every time you get into someone now, it feels like you just get absolutely sent. Me and Tyler should have very, very good ping to the server and to each other. Yeah, I get flung by being breathed on by him. That was my fault. I don't know if you noticed, Crash, I didn't actually touch him. He slid out and then cut down harder by mistake. I don't know what you want me to do there. I'm not psychic. I can't predict the future. Ugh. Well, this has been very interesting last like 4 laps. Practically kissing him, yes, but I haven't touched him. I don't know what you boys want from me. But I should be able to ride near somebody. Like, that is Supercross. I shouldn't have to give people like 2 bike lengths and whips the entire time. But again, the point still stands. How have I been flung there? I am on the inside. If we get together in that situation in real life, he's getting yeeted. Like, I've got the momentum there. I'm in the side of him. I should not suddenly be getting flung to the right-hand side. Nothing like a cheeky 3-8, is there? Bum, 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 bum. I'm aware that it's a racing accident, but do you boys think that I'm blaming Tyler for that? I'm blaming the game and the way the netcode works and the physics work in hitting each other. Like, me on the inside there, in that situation, any day of the week, in any sort of real-life race, I do not go down there. Or if I go down, we both go down. It's the fact that physics were not physicking. I shouldn't have been flung to the right-hand side by him sliding out there in that corner. That's what I'm annoyed at. I have no issue with Tyler whatsoever. It is purely the way that the game has handled that collision that I am not a fan of. Weird road form in there. She's getting a bit deep in between them 2 corners. Ooh, chapped up quickly. Yeah, they like jumping on things like that. What place am I in? I'm in 6th. So Tyler's just got a lot of cuts by the looks of it then, because he's 2 positions in front of me. But he's behind on cuts. I even said thank you to Aiden for not taking me out in that corner. He was nice and checked up. Oh god, he just tried tripling that. Okay, this may be why Tyler's not doing too well. He's trying to go for just unreal lines. 5 minutes left, you got 4. No, the thing is, even if I have really good laps, the track is at the point where everyone's running just such similar speeds to each other. There's not really any catching up or passing going on. You just have to hope other people make mistakes and crash. So a couple of laps ago that was me, and then everyone was passing me, and now other people are making mistakes and I'm passing them. Oh, the track's a weird mix of fast, but also really rough and tricky, but then also super simple. I don't know, it's odd. Very, very odd. Yeah, 7 seconds in 3.5 minutes plus a lap. Unless there's mistakes coming from other people, it's not... don't really see that happening. Hit some bale collisions, which are sticking out past the bales again. And again. Oh, that was nice, wheeling over that first bump. That's the one that usually gives me like a horrible kick. Cam's going to have a fire post on Instagram. Cam will go 1-1 this week, have an Instagram post saying we're back. Next week he'll get like 5th and say chat we're washed, and then the cycle will continue, and then he'll win the week after that again. That is that's the life of Cam. Go on, face backwards. Yeah, of course you do. You love giving me crashes at last stages, don't you? Bum, 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 bum. Yes, I don't think there's any prizes for SMX at all. It's just for the vibes. Yeah, what you said earlier, Rax, about Husky in a road. Yeah, absolute dog shit. Gets into some of these ruts and it fully collapses on me. Which I'm guessing it might just be because I'm rocking like a full Supercross suspension, and it's the suspension itself is very quick, so it will compress really quickly and then extend really quickly. So if you've got a whole bunch of aerode in there and the bike's like constantly compressing and extending, I imagine it's probably quite hard for it to get settled and planted in the corners. Which would explain why this Moto 2 has gone a lot worse than Moto 1, because the track is a lot rougher than Moto 1. So we can learn from that and make some changes to it. Probably won't make changes to it. I'll probably do the same thing next week and then complain the same. Sorry? How have I got like 5 seconds worth of cuts this race? Actually unreal. To the point where I'd say it's just ridiculous and pathetic. Like, literally extend the timing gates out. you should not get penalised for going over the back of a berm. If you're cutting the inside of the corner, yeah, sure, maybe. But if you're going over the back of a berm, and it takes you longer, and then you've got to ride around the entire back of the berm, why are you then getting time added on after that? I may be Wash Boys, but I'm still here in the first place, unlike some of you backseat gamers. So take that for what you will. You gotta be in the top 20 to even show up in the first place. If my washed is still good enough for a P7, then I feel like that's not too bad at the end of the day. I suppose the real question is, will a bad performance then make me stop playing Call of Duty all week and put some effort back into bikes? The answer's probably still no. Probably still going to be just as mid next week. How's, I haven't seen Troy this race. I don't know if he just had a bad start or if he hasn't done Moto 2. Yeah, I've been playing quite a bit of zombies. I've got Dark Matter camo on multiplayer, so now I'm trying to get the Nebula camo on the zombie side of things. Me give up 2 spots on the last lap? Never. Ah, I missed the inside as well. That's annoying. I could try and hit Aiden up the bum here and make him crash, because I need to gain a second on him. Okay. Okay, Cobb got cuts for that. I thought he was genuinely about to beat both of us by being an absolute pussy and cheating over the finish. Ah, 7th. So, what's that? 3rd? Yeah, 3rd and a 7th. Not great, by any means. Definitely can do better next week. I mean, I was more than happy for the 3rd. If I got, like, 3rds all the time, great stuff, W's. But yeah, the 7th, not quite so much. Maybe a top 5. Might have been a bit happy with it, but... I mean, as we saw, lots and lots of crashes, lots and lots of mistakes. So, just need to be a bit better for next time. I mean, it's the first actual, like, a road race that I've done on these bikes, other than Lommel. And Lommel was just a write-off for me, to be fair. So, we can use it as a bit of practice. Not too shabby at the end of the day. It is what it is. I don't know what overall we're looking at, to be completely honest.
Points next week, right?
That's true. Yeah, there's the double points and triple points, which again I feel like is a pointless thing. It just means round 1 is basically pointless, and then just round 2 and round 3 are the ones that matter. So yeah, roll on next week. There's a high chance I also stream DDC round 2 tomorrow. I didn't do pre-season or round 1, so I'm not in points for anything on that. But again, it'll be a good race, a little bit of practice. And I really do enjoy the tracks Aiden's been putting out, so hopefully it's another really, really good one. So, back to some Call of Duty for me tomorrow morning. I'm going to go off and go to bed and continue my actual decent sleeping pattern now, because it's currently 11:22 PM, and I'd like to be in bed before midnight. So, yeah, we're going to peace out. So thank you, everyone, and thank you, everyone that's been really lovely in terms of like donations today as well. That is actually insane. I really didn't expect that. and enjoy the rest of your night. If you're doing the NA side list, then good luck. And no COD stream tomorrow, because when I'm playing COD, I just sit here like this with music on. For hours on end. No talking. Just shooting zombies in the head over and over and over and over again. And then it's done. But yeah, I'll catch you later, everybody. Thank you very much.